Signs of the Swarm Among Us time. This was the first single, right? Before they had announced the album. All the singles we heard were like pretty different from each other, so I'm hoping that's a theme with the whole album. He really is dancing. Also, Jacuzzi, thank you for resubbing with Prime. They've actually had a lot of member changes. I think the guitarist got changed over in January. That or he ungingered himself. Well, Bobby also does a lot of songwriting too, I believe. Because they've had a... I'll wait. But, you know, they've tried a lot of different things with their sound, but it's still like pretty iconically signed. So I think that's because of Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Goofy out breakdown. See him go, that's fucking hilarious. Me when no McDonald's. So funny. The next one is Tower of Torsos, I believe. Wasn't Tower of Torsos also before the announcement? They really dropped hints. I like that. Yeah, we got a lot to get through. An hour and a half of music. I shouldn't headbang and do this. And I was like, you know, it's suspect. Signs of the sus. Goofy, man. They're doing so much. The subtle production elements too are also just so nice, like little treats scattered here and there. I feel like I feel like I should figure out how to pronounce that. They're more symphonic though. But I think now we're getting into the new stuff. You got Automata Jacuzzi, and I don't think I'm gonna allow that, but is that how you say that? Ryan, thanks for following. Pray for death. Little heartbeat action. Little throbbing action. Wasn't this mixed mastered and produced by Josh Schroeder, the guy who does Lorna? I hope I'm not like miscrediting someone, but that's who I believe it is. Ooh. What? Where are they going with this? Oh! Oh! Whoa. Ah! Ah! Oh. I'm out here stroking my wait, sorry. Stroking my swarm. There's a few signs of it. Stroking my signs with my swarm. Who up signing they swarm? That was crazy. Borrowed time. I think there's a movie on that. I saw it on TikTok. Love watching entire shows on TikTok. Watching House. I'm currently protesting Slaughter to Prevail. I just don't think Alex has done enough to vocalize being against the war in Ukraine. So I'm not checking out Slaughter to Prevail until I feel like he has. Yeah, I'm not. I just don't feel good, like, supporting, because I feel like he's been very insincere. Oh. Dude, they're killing it with the panning right now. Dude, that felt like it was in the room with me. That little, like, crackling. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? That was crazy. I was like, huh? I was unsettling. What was this one? There's some shit about fire, between fire and stone. He said the line. Yeah, imagine you guys were like, what crackling? I was like, oh. There we go. Now we're using the other frets. Jesus Christ. It's giving vital deprivation, man. I like the black metal chords here. This does sound like it could be off vital deprivation. It sounds like this was dropped in what year was that? 2019? Dude, yeah, they've been popping off with the production too. Shackles like Talons. We must be about halfway through. I do feel like what I need from the rest of this album is get off this the you know, the ones and zeros. It is fucking fun. It's easy to groove to, but so far it's getting a lot of just like there's a lot of similarity track to track just because it's just the different ways to do dun 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 dun, right? But it is good. 11 songs. Yeah, we're like a halfway-ish, right? Under halfway. That's my mid-album analysis. It does sound like other frets are being used. Ah! What is happening, dude? Oh! I could see that. It's not a conventional structure. Oh dear. Love some audible bass. It is kind of given like Entheos or like Crosis or any other like tech death band. Or not tech, prog band, prog death band. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby can do like everything. He's crazy for that. I've listened to a bit of Inferi, but I don't think it's clicked with me yet. Ah! Oh, this is a new one, or the new one. The album's new. This is a new music video. I like that they got matching fits. It's quite cute. Yeah, this will go on YouTube. Because Century Media, shout out Brad, he got me to connect, so they're cool. That guy looks like that SNL guy. Like, what is his name? Matt Armitage. Like, it's Fred Armistice. What's his name? Fred Armisen. I think he's just a graying guy with glasses. I did, it got blocked. It's on Patreon. I do like the variety this is offering. Much needed. Well, I was thinking more like the treaty word, like, how do I spell this? Like that word. You think it's Josh? Ooh. There's a little glass of pink on the table. I want to taste it. Oh, he painted the logo. Wait, I've heard that David's blood is in this. Like, he got blood drawn to be mixed in the paint for this. It's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, literally. It's like the most metal thing. Also a good question. Oh! Oh! Anthem moment. Low-key a 2023 challenge with deathcore. Got a solo too? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother! This outro is kind of, I feel like Lorna-like. That'd probably be the only connection between Signs and Lorna. They're very different bands. But it is kind of trending, like throwing cleans into deathcore songs. I mean, Mental Cruelty did it. Crown Magnetar did it. I think To the Grave kind of did it. Everyone's kind of on that train this year. Ah. Yeah, no, Metal Bear, I don't know why he did that. That list was rough, I'm not gonna lie. He just, he put a lot of bands that everyone knows are very trendy bands. You know, he put out a list. He tried to plug some people. Disembodied Tyrant was a good addition. Yeah, I was really impressed with Devin's cleans in the new Worm Shepherd tracks. Didn't know he could do that. He's got a range. Yeah, something's given, it's given Entheos a little. I don't know why, maybe it's because I saw them on tour together. Been listening to the new Entheos album. Maybe I'm biased, but I hear it. That is correct. Also, yeah, Blake's not influenced by Lorna, he's influenced by Shadow of Intent and Infinite Annihilator. I'm glad that the latter half of this album has really switched up from the first half, or the first 4 or 5 songs. This is a fun riff. No. The Wii arpeggio. This is kind of like a death metal riff. Not the cough. Real. I had to look this up. Echelon, that's how you say that. I was like, it seems Greek. Echelon, not at all. Echelon? No. Closer, but no. Echelon. Very soft sound. Oh. 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 The kicks have been like so fucking crazy. Bobby's, he's just, you know, commentary. I do it. Oh, really? And then I started blasting. Whew. Dude, I totally hear the progressive. Maybe it's because it's audible bass, but it's feeling progressive. Oh, okay, I like that. Bringing it back to that intro. Yeah, you get a win. I like that. I like that. Nice. I don't know. Bobby's busting? What? That's why the bodies are white. Oh my god. Crack the code. Amongst the low and empty balls, man. Amongst the cum and empty. I hear like a lot of tech influence, man. I keep interchanging tech and prog. I don't really know what's which because they often are together. But whatever that sound is, it's here. As we stand still in silence, and then they throw in silence. Fucking mind games, man. Genius. Yeah, no, people are just hating for no reason, you know? They're just jealous they can't do it themselves, so they hate. But Dave's really like, he's been on it for this album, dude. Gross. How do you find this out? Yeah, I guess the front at a science show is like, that's like the splash zone at SeaWorld. I like this kind of like synthwavy vibe. I don't think that's the right word, but it's fun. Okay, because Dave shared it on his social media. That's how I know. Because I listened. Wait, this is the last song? Malady. Damn. It's different. It's different. This was the Thal one. I like how they even like did the music video like in the exact way that a bunch of Thal bands have made their music videos. Like Alt has done this type of music video. Ema's Last Breath has done this type of music video. You know, the random shots of liquid. The liquid has come. I just thought about that. Think about it. Hollow Galaxies, thank you. Yeah. The iconic Thal cum shot. Me when coming. Wait, we heard the song with Matt Heafy, but I didn't know when that happened. I just thought about that. Yeah, it's like bewitching the witch Beckons. Yeah, that I missed that. I'm surprised. Matt's pretty iconic, like vocal-wise. Maybe he didn't do a vocal feature? He did a vocal... Did I just miss that? I was like waiting for it. How did I miss that? Okay, I'm gonna go back. Did I really miss it? Oh, nice little screams. Okay, I know I missed it, but I'm upset that only I missed it and the rest of you guys are like, yeah, that would obviously. It's messed up, man. I'm going back. I'm gonna. Damn it! Which Beckons? What do you mean? Where? Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Yeah, that's pretty blatant. Yeah, oh man. Oh no. I was too focused on the cum. You either come in the sink or sink in the cum, and I sank deep. I was drowning in it, man. Fucking cum shot or something. I don't know. I'm funny. That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. How did I miss it? Dang, yikes. Anyways, let's talk about the album. I feel real big. I was feeling some Entheos vibes, some Crosis. You know, a lot of those like tech death prog bands. You know, oftentimes those two things go hand in hand. I was feeling some of that. Definitely not at the start, but as the album progressed, you know, it definitely changed. It had a little bit more variety. You know, listening through all these songs together, because like when the singles dropped, I was really on one single at a time. I think out of all the singles, you know, Malady stands out the most because, you know, fall vibes. But the other ones, you know, they do things differently in terms of like production structure, you know, the main hooks there here and there. But I do think a weak point of this album is how much on the first fret they are. It's like it's just a lot of different ways to do like chugs and breakdowns. Just like rhythmically, but in terms of the actual note placement, it's kind of the same note every time, and I feel like I got a little fatigued from that. But you know, as the album progressed, we got a little more diversity, which I felt like was needed. Not to say, you know, the breakdowns aren't fun. You know, they're easy to listen to, easy to groove to, but it is just like, you know, at a point, you know, it's kind of like the same concept there, and to hear it across so many songs, I got a little tired of it. But I do feel like, you know, objectively, it's fun to listen to those. But I do think that's probably like the weakest point of this album, just in terms of that. It felt like, relative to other albums that Science has dropped, there's a little less diversity in that regard, just because like the main idea between those breakdowns just was, you know, the same, and or not even the breakdowns, just there. It felt like there were very few riffs in this album. I feel like there's just been riffs in past Signs albums. What was the last one? Absolvere? Yeah. That one felt like a little more diverse as well. I'm still on Vital Deprivation. I know a lot of people don't like it. For me, I like it. I like the little green guy up on the cover. But that one, you know, there were like black metal vibes. There were some really cool riffs, and of course, you know, there your classic breakdowns, your grooves that Signs does. But there's some other stuff to give each song its own individual identity. I felt like definitely towards the front half of the album, some of the songs started sounding a little similar to each other, just in execution. It's just like, do they offer anything different from each other? If conceptually it's like the same idea behind the grooves, even though it's a very different groove, a very different hook, very different rhythm, it's still conceptually like the same thing. So let's rank it. I do think that's probably a weak point. Like the diversity of this album is a little weaker. Than not even what other bands would do, because it's kind of unfair to compare to other bands. Just what Science has done in the past. It feels like it's a little bit less diverse. But, you know, they did innovate in terms of bringing that like progginess and that techiness to the sound. And I feel like I haven't really heard that blend that much, you know, because there's, you know, Entheos has breakdowns, but the ratio is very different here, where this is deathcore with like a hint of that progginess, a hint of that techiness. It's cool. It's cool stuff. It feels new. So I'd probably put this Right now, the rankings: Cal Decap's Terracite #1, Invent Animates Heaven are #2, Chelsea Grin's Suffer in Heaven #3, To the Graves Director's Cuts 4. I've actually re-listened to a few albums recently, so I've been reorganizing. Entheos' Time Will Take Us... Crown Magnetar's Everything Bleeds #5, Entheos' Time Will Take Us All in 6, Kim Dracula's A Gradual Decline in Morale 7, Mental Cruelty's Twilight in 8, Of Sulphur's The Burn of Faith 9, Veil of Maya's Mother 10, 11 is Periphery's Gentness Not a Genre, 12 is Distance Heritage. I'd probably put this in the number 13 spot at the moment, but I think, I got to give him more listens. Because, this could also be an album where at first where I'm not really picking up in all the intricacies that make a song stand out. It definitely felt like the production was a big element. It really carried a lot of the diversity for some of the songs that I felt sounded more similar to each other than in the latter half of the album. But the production was really fucking nice, really cool stuff, really experimental stuff. It was cool. I like Josh Schroeder, he does good shit. Crown Magnetar, I think, is just more consistent as an album. Mental Cruelty gets a little tiring for me because there's how many songs on that album? It's 10 songs, but then 9 of them are Demu influenced, and then 1 of them is MGLA influenced. So it's you get 9 of the same song versus with Crown Magnetar, there was a lot more diversity on the album. You get different things from different songs. So I felt like as an album, the Crown Magnetar album stood out better. But Signs of the Swarm I'll put in the number 13 spot. But I think, I don't know, this could definitely move up. I think with a few, I'm not typing out Amongst the Lone, empty, A-T-L-E. Yeah. I do think, maybe with a few more listens, I'll pick up on some intricacies and the songs that I feel like sound samey won't actually sound samey, once I give a few more listens. Because, of course, first pass through, I missed Matt's voice. That's embarrassing. That's on me. It was so obviously him, and I missed it. That was rough for me. But no, I'll definitely give this a few more listens, especially as the end of the year approaches. I do like to not judge the final rankings based on just my first listen, because it's just it's a completely different experience. I do think how the replayability of a song is also super important for determining album of the year, because you get songs that are super unique, and you're holy shit, and once that wears off, you're I don't want to listen to this anymore. The appeal is lost, because then you strip away that first time listen. You're this is kind of look at me, profound with words, you know what I mean, where it's just kind of the shock factor. And once you lose the shock factor, a song is just kind of what's left to it. I've definitely had songs where I played the shit out of them for 10 times, and after I'm I don't want to play with you anymore. It's shit like that. And then there's other songs where the first time I listen, I'm it's all right. And I re-listen. Periphery's song Atropos is like that. I can't stop listening to that song. But the first time I was oh, that's pretty cool. I just keep listening to it. It's funny how songs are. Music be funny. Haha.